Hello students. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss about strategic issues and collaboration in supply chain and factors required for successful supply chain collaboration. Firstly, let us talk about strategic issues in supply chain. These are the following strategic issues in supply chain. The first one is the effects of globalization. Globalization provides access to new customers and new sources of procurement. Reach to the global market requires high range of understanding and knowledge of the market. New auditing methodologies are needed too. Next is safety and security. The globalization brings concerns about the quality of products that are made in other countries. The regulatory standards should be met. This can put companies at risk of recalls. This means that supply chain managers are responsible for ensuring suppliers and their products maintain safety and quality standards. Recalls or safety issues can damage a company's reputation. The next is risk mitigation. Companies that are too reliant on one supplier only are vulnerable. It can be possible that supplier can't meet demands. Supply chain managers mitigate risks. Adequate backup plans help ensure that the company's supply chain is flexible to handle changes. For example, if one supplier goes bankrupt, the company's supply chain continues on without profits being affected. The next is cost control. Freight costs, greater number of global customers, technology, increasing labor rates leads to increase in cost of the product. Proper strategies should be made to control the cost of the product. The last one is customer service. Supply chain management is all about providing the right product in the right quantity to the right place and the right time. It seems simple, but it needs a lot of efforts and proper plans. Now let us discuss about collaboration in supply chain. Supply chain collaboration means when two or more autonomous firms working jointly to plan and execute supply chain operations. It can deliver substantial benefits and advantages to its partners. There are two kinds of basic collaborations. The first one is vertical collaboration. It is the collaboration when two or more organizations from different levels or stages in supply chain share their responsibilities, resources, and performance information to serve relatively similar end customers. Another one is horizontal collaboration. It is an inter-organizational relationship between two or more companies at the same level or stage in the supply chain in order to allow greater ease of work and cooperation towards achieving a common objective. Now let us discuss the factors required for successful supply chain collaboration. 1. Collaboration in areas where you have a solid footing. Collaboration should be built on strengths rather than compensating for weaknesses. A manufacturer seeks for collaboration with a major retailer to improve its forecasting performance. Collaborators should also be sure that they have the right supporting infrastructure in advance of any collaborative effort. 2. Win-win opportunities. Collaborations must have win-win opportunities for both parties. For example, a manufacturer and a retailer collaborate to optimize product mix. Both should make efforts to increase their sales. 3. Choose partners carefully. While choosing partners for collaborations, a manager should be careful. Capacity, strategic goals, and value potential are the best points a manager should consider most. 4. Invest in the right infrastructure and people. Both parties which are going to collaborate must know the right infrastructure and the right people required for a successful collaboration. An appropriate infrastructure for a successful collaboration begins at the top of the organization, with a steering committee of senior leaders who can set the defining vision for the collaborative effort and allocate resources to support it. 5. Establish a robust joint performance management system. An effective performance management system helps a company to ensure that a project is on right track. In supply chain collaboration, both parties should use the same performance management system. It helps in building common targets and parties can jointly monitor the progress. 6. Collaborate for the long term. A successful collaboration stamina is a vital factor. It may take time and effort to overcome the initial hurdles and make a new collaboration work. Both parties need to recognize this and build an appropriately long-term perspective into their goals and expectations for the collaboration. With this, we come to an end of this topic. I hope now you understand the strategic issues and collaboration in supply chain and the factors required for successful supply chain collaboration. Thank you.